Hey, y'all know me, dropping in to spread a little tea. And you know how we do it, so let's get right into it.
Y'all listen before we get started. Excuse the voice today because I woke up sounding like somebody's diesel truck. I don't know if it's allergies, the heat cutting on and off, or the universe just trying to silence me. But baby, this cough is all in my chest, and I need some help. So if y'all can drop any home remedies, please drop them below. Ginger, garlic, witchcraft. I don't care at this point. Just give me some. Anyway, let's get into it because y'all, Briana done popped out again. And y'all already know what time it is when she pop out. It ain't never just, hey y'all, like it's me and the kids. It gotta be a goddamn presentation. It gotta be a speech. It gotta be a testimony, a documentary, a fake comeback. It's just always so dramatic. Now I ain't saying this to be funny. I'm saying it because it keeps happening. And she really think we don't notice this. She went She went on that little walk the other day with them kids, right? Did y'all notice that? I may insert the clip at the end of this, but that's when I knew the other day her and Jonnell was back together because she was walking in that neighborhood. Remember, not the Hey Diary, not that one. The one where she used to be. Oh y'all, excuse me. The one where she used to walk the kids in the morning. That neighborhood over there by over there Jonnell area. Yeah, that's when I knew the other day. I'm like, yeah, they working it out. But y'all know we not surprised by that because she never says it. It's like you look up and it's like clockwork, they back together. But if she want to keep accepting a no good ninja, that's on her. Leave her alone. So here she go talking about she on set again. She partnering with a big brand. And God just keeps on blessing her with financial freedom. And look, I'm not mad at nobody just getting to the bag. I get it. But every time she says she's financially free or she get into the bag, all I can think about is remember that one time she went live convincing them people to pay all that money to get in some type of group where she was selling insurance. But y'all,
I'm
she had
sorry,
them
y'all.
folks.
That's
Remember,
what my ass
she had
get.
them
I need to
folks
quit trying to
signing up,
laugh knowing I
DMing
got a
her, thinking
cough.
they was about to start some new career selling products. And when I dug into it, it was insurance. Think about all this stuff she be doing and charging money for. Like when she her pregnancy, remember she done that $9.99 subscription for people to see behind the scenes of the babies. But the minute her and Jonnell got into it, they little $9.99, it vanished just like every other bright idea. Because she posted everything and them people have been paying to see that information and still hadn't got it. Ooh, that child. And now she allegedly on set with her baby, with the baby boy on her hip, like always. You always gonna catch her holding him. But she like, how does it feel to be at work with mommy? Like, that's not cute. Why is that something you bragging on? All that does is tell us you ain't got your child care situation in order. That's it. Because who would want to go on set with two hollering twins when they can afford daycare somewhere? I don't know, but then again, y'all, you can't trust everybody, so I'm gonna scratch that. But let's talk about Jonnell when he had his gigs, when he had his jobs. Jonnell can go to another state, another country, work for days, and live his best life. Post whatever he want to post, being with women. But Briana, she got to juggle, having both twins with her, a diaper bag, a stroller, a fake motivational caption, and show up at this place of business with all of that. Now, what does that prove, y'all? Well, we already knew. She doing all of this by herself. Jonnell is more like a let me see. He's more like a prop. He just sit in, to make it look good. But we already know. We already know because every time Briana is doing one of her big ventures, them twins is right there with her. Except for that time she went out of town. to do that lady facial stuff, they was at home then. Yeah, I think they stayed with Jonnell then. But like, why don't she get the same get to do the same thing Jonnell does? Why can't she just up and go do her job and work? Why she gotta have her twins on her hip? Huh, Jonnell? And then every time she every time she come back, uh after they done broke up and they done worked it out, it's always God is so good. He just keeps blessing me. She always come back. It's like once they get back together, it's like she feels like her life is complete, and she get online and she starts saying all this shit she thinks she gonna do. And don't get me wrong, I don't think she be lying about certain stuff when it comes to why did I just say that when I know damn well this girl be lying? What I was gonna say is, instead of her lying about stuff and announcing it, won't you just do it? Just complete it. That's all we looking for, is for you to complete one project. Now let me end this like I always do. Because even though I'm fed up with her ass, y'all know I don't want to see no woman fail, including her. I want everybody to evolve. And Briana, if you really want to win, if you really want to win for real, get your shit together before you come online trying to be in the spotlight. Excuse me, that's one. Get your kids some help because they done been through some shit with you, and get yourself some help. Stop trying to get online and act, and I say act, ACT, and act like you're healed when it's playing out in front of us every day. You already know how I feel about the nigga that's holding her back and holding her, that's Jonnell. She needs to get rid of him, but I can't tell no woman when to lead a man, because we all done been through some shit with our men and stuck it out. So when you're tired, you're tired. She'll know when she's tired of his ass. But yeah, just stop trying to prove, like, stop getting on the internet like you got something to prove. If you got a project, do the damn project and pop out with the project. Don't keep popping out with the this is what I got going on. This is what I'm about to do, but we never see the end results of it. Like, we tired of that. Like, just stop. I'm tired of reporting on it. Y'all, I only bring y'all this content because I know this is what y'all want. I'll be so pissed when I have to sit through her stuff. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be telling me in the comments, oh, Harmony, don't make us watch this. Oh, you gonna watch it because Harmony got to watch it. But I'm just giving y'all what it is y'all want. Y'all, tomorrow we will be on Upper Echelon panel at 7:30 talking about Romika, the Romika case. I'm going to leave Upper Echelon link in the description below, and I want to see all of y'all over there, okay? Now, we finna get into the video of Briana acting like she got big plans and she got big shit going on. Check this out.
Happy Freaky Friday! Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, we be making lemonade. So today's gonna be a good day, y'all. I'm so excited. This morning I am headed to set. I am shooting today. I'm so excited. Clocking, working, T. Yeah, I got some big news coming, working with a big brand, and they collabing with me. They chose me, and I'm just so blessed and thankful on this beautiful morning that God woke me up on to be a part of this brand. And I can't wait to bring the brand and the images and everything to life, and what their vision is to life. And I'm just so excited, y'all. Like, listen, God is so good. God is so amazing. God is always on time. It ain't never our timing, but it's always God's timing. And I'm just really thankful, and I'm so blessed, because without God, I don't know where I would be, honey. Okay? I don't know where I would be without God. God kept me in my right mind. God provided peace for me. God has provided me some wonderful financial freedom. And I'm just so blessed, y'all. I'm just so grateful, so thankful for God's mercy, for God never taking his hand off of my life and continuing to be a part of my life and a part of my journey every step of the way. Even though, I be sinning sometimes because I am imperfect. But God God loves me in spite of my imperfections, and you know, I get on my knees, I repent, and I try to do better the next day. That's all that really matters. And you know, God is just amazing. If you don't know about God, if you don't know about Jesus Christ, if he's not your Lord and Savior, I'm gonna need you to do some seeking. Amazing. If you don't know about God, if you don't know about Jesus Christ, if he's not your Lord and Savior, cover our children, Father God. Keep them safe from all harm and danger, God. Cover them on the bus. Wow. This is gonna be a fun shoot day. Y'all, what Tiffany had to say? Oh, this is nice. Ooh, this is nice. Men, women, not going to men. So this is where we'll be shooting today. So nice. This is so beautiful. How you like coming with mommy to work day, huh? Huh? Coming with mommy work day? Ooh, that light hit good. So beautiful. So beautiful, Lele, huh? Huh, Lele? Yeah. Got a fireplace.
Moving on to our next segment. Have y'all ever had one of those moments where something hits you hard? And it's not because it's brand new, but because it finally shows you what's really going on? Well, that's what this situation felt like. So, excuse me, there's this TikTok content creator. She's not religious, she's spiritual. She's not anti-church. She's not out here trying to bash Christianity. She wasn't doing it, to bring popularity to her channel. She literally woke up one day and said, I want to do an experiment. I want to see if churches will help someone who is truly in need. Not someone lying, not someone asking for money, not someone trying to hustle the system, just a mother in need of one can of baby formula. One can of baby formula. She wasn't asking for no rent money. She wasn't asking for no hotel stay, no groceries for the month. She was just asking for one can of formula so a hungry baby, in this case, a recording of a baby crying, could eat. And when I tell y'all, the results were so heartbreaking, disgusting, and honestly, it really had me speechless. Because in the total, she called more than 30 churches. And out of those churches, only a few stepped up and said yes. 30 churches, 3 cans of formula. Excuse me. These are the same churches that preach about helping the poor, right? The needy, the broken, the widows. These are the same places that take up offering after offering after offering, Sunday after Sunday after Sunday. These are the same buildings where people walk in heavy and hoping for help, hoping for guidance, hoping for compassion, hoping for a way out. But y'all, let me walk y'all through how she did this. Because when I say it was eye-opening, I mean it was eye-opening. She gets on the phone and she calls these churches one by one. And each time she has, well, not every time, but majority of the time she had the baby crying, like a audio of a baby crying playing in the background. So while she's talking, you can hear the little baby crying, right? So she's telling the person on the phone, I'm not asking for money. I just need one can of formula. My baby hasn't eaten since last night. My baby has been crying all day. And you would think the response would be automatic. Like, you really would think somebody would immediately say, come up here, we got you. Or even if the church don't offer it, I got you. You would think somebody would say, hold on, let me make some calls. We're going to take care of it. Like, it stops here. Don't worry. You would think, right? At the very least, somebody would show some basic human emotions. But no, y'all, that is not the response she got. We don't do that kind of assistance. We don't help with children. We don't have funds for that. Try another church. We only help members. We don't deal with formula. We only deal with food boxes. We only give out food boxes. And y'all, the worst part, some of them didn't even sound sad about it. It was just they was talking like it was just policy. Like, this is what we do, and I'm no emotion behind it. Just cold. I'm just like, what if this was really a parent in need of one can of formula on the other end, and y'all are actually saying no? And y'all, that part hurt me so bad hearing that. Because you can tell who's lying and who's actually hurting when you hear that kind of pain in their voice, right? And the fact that this woman is begging for something as basic as milk for her baby, and people responding like she just calling and asking for $20 for a rock or something. She even made it clear, excuse me, I don't need the money in hand. You have a pastor or somebody who can go get the milk. When I tell you this woman did her experiment, she did her experiment. She started, but then the experiment started to shift. Like I said, it was about 3 churches. She started running the churches who was actually getting it. One lady on one of the churches, she said, if we don't have it here, just come up here anyway. I'll take it out of my pocket and give it to you. Another church didn't hesitate. Islam church didn't hesitate. Didn't ask for proof. Didn't ask if she was a member. Didn't ask for her personal business. They say, yes, we'll have it here waiting for you by 1 p.m. Just come. Over 30 churches and only a few responded like that, y'all. This is so sad. In the second she posted them calls, the names, she put their name, their address, she played the audio, she played the responses. Those 3 churches who said yes, y'all, people started calling them from Australia, Canada. They donating, they thanking them, they flooding them with so much love and support. Why? Because even though we're surrounded by churches, most people have never actually seen one do what they said they was going to do. Let's talk about it. And this woman with one phone call and a crying baby with a crying baby sound effect exposed the truth. Most people don't leave God. They leave the people who claim to represent him. Most people ain't angry at faith. They're angry at the lack of compassion within the church. We living in a world where a church can raise $30,000 for a pastor's anniversary service, but can't pull together $18.99 for a can of baby formula. I know it ain't $18.99 no more because everything done went up, but still, excuse me, y'all. We living in a world where the building is fully remodeled. The sound system brand new. The lights is flashing and changing colors. The media team, got they merch together. The pastor, he still says we don't have the funds to help you. Oh my God. A world where people are told to come as you are. But once you walk in with the real need, suddenly, hey, it's paperwork, it's restrictions, and it's conditions. And like, oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all, I got a cough. And y'all, what made this experiment so powerful is that she didn't expose the church with the sermon. or documentary or debate. She exposed it with the sound of a baby crying. I just need 1 can of formula. That's it. Dang, basic humanity. Every single one of those churches that said no is still doing service every week, still collecting tithes, still preaching about love, still claiming to serve the community. You got pastors preaching about God will supply your needs, while somebody on the other end of the phone is literally saying, if I don't get help, my baby will not eat tonight. You got churches doing conferences and revival nights and leadership summits, but couldn't revive one hungry infant with a can of formula? Come on. And this is where the disappointment comes in. Because, y'all, let's be real, this wasn't about no religion. It wasn't even about Christianity. It was about human decency. You don't need to believe in God to know a baby shouldn't go hungry. You don't need to be a pastor to care. You don't need a church title to be the kind of person that says yes. Which is why the 3 people who helped deserve their flowers. Because they didn't just preach love. They did love. They didn't need proof. They didn't need paperwork. They didn't need her to join a church first. They didn't need her to explain. They just said, come, we'll take care of you. And that's what a church is supposed to look like. But here's the truth. Here is the truth nobody likes to say. A lot of churches today don't want to serve people. They want to screen people. They want to judge people. They want the image of the charity without the cost of caring, of loving on people. And that's why so many people aren't walking away from God. They're walking away from the church. Because if the place where you love is supposed to live becomes a place where you love is conditional and restricted and budget approved, then who are we really worshiping? And that's the bigger question. It's experiment exposed. If a church can't meet a basic human need, y'all, what is it really doing? What is it really doing? If love comes with like qualifications, is it even love? And if you have to test churches to see who will help a hungry baby, then what have we turned faith into? And it'll all end with us. We shouldn't have to praise the church just for doing what the church should be doing anyway. But the fact that we do tells you everything. I'm going to end it right here, y'all. Because I've been struggling trying to get y'all this commentary. And y'all, HarmoniSpeaks. Oh, my voice, my throat feel like it's swelling up. Y'all don't forget to drop them remedies below. Because I don't like dealing with medicine unless I absolutely have to. But this is for y'all. I want y'all to drop it in the comments. Do you think the church has lost its purpose? And if you call 30 plus churches in your city right now, honestly, how many do you think will say yes? It was actually people. She started off with 300 subscribers. And right now she got over 240 some thousand. That video went viral. She been doing it for a while. I'm going to post her link in the description below. Y'all go over to her page and listen to those audios of those churches. But be ready because it is so heartbreaking. And the fact that now she has people putting in her comments, like, call my church, call this church, call that church. And it's a letdown to the person that asked her to call. and their own church turned her away. I just thank God that it was an experiment, and in that moment it was not a mother with a child that was going hungry. Because the sad part is the places that said they would help her were not even in her city. She was calling all around. She called Chicago, Kentucky, Tennessee, Atlanta. She was calling all them churches. I want y'all to go over there. I want y'all to give her a view, and I want y'all to leave her a comment. And I'm going to get on up out of here. Well, guys, that's all the commentary I have for now. As always, thanks for watching. I will talk to you shortly. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload a video. Don't forget to support your Black-owned businesses. Visit ours in the link below.